a great show, and they spin off a horrible one from it. Now, on my planet, we thought differently, okay?
AKA Patters, welcome back to Rob Liefeld Week. Here we go. We're talking ALF. We're talking ALF, and we're talking Rob Liefeld. Do you guys remember Rob Liefeld? He actually drew an issue of Uncanny X-Men. I see this reposted so much on social media where people, they literally say, I had no idea Rob Liefeld drew an issue, illustrated an issue of Uncanny X-Men. I always hated Colossus's face and some of the coloring on this cover because to me, this looked like smoke going into like the barrel of a gun. It just never really sunk, but he does draw a pretty sweet Logan. So in this issue, Rob Liefeld draws ALF. And why is it important? Well, it goes back to a simpler time where Rob Liefeld didn't destroy his reputation thanks to social media, Twitter, and message boards. Rob Liefeld at one time was a young dude, and he had an opportunity to draw ALF. We're talking about a room full of aliens, and he draws ALF, and he puts ALF right there in Uncanny X-Men. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. You guys all know how much I love ALF. ALF, to me, if you're not familiar with ALF, the network that the ABC, right? I think it was ABC. No one's ever admitted that ALF is anything other than ALF. That's one of the great, takes on this character. Whenever ALF appears, whenever he's written about in press releases and articles, he's referred to as ALF. No actor, no one has ever been revealed to be in the ALF suit. ALF is ALF. ALF is a real-life alien, and they continue that to this day. But ALF is also, he's a mirror of the Reagan era of blue-collar detainer family that ALF lives with. They are all Reaganites, essentially. A lot of sitcoms at that time were Reagan-esque, like Alex P. Keaton from Family Ties, Michael J. Fox. They were all Reagan-era families. And it goes to show you, we kind of reverse it, because today we hear a lot that politics is downstream to popular culture, right? It's maybe the other way around, or maybe pop culture is downstream to politics, and we get a little bit of that here, but we also get the definition of what comic books are a lot of the times. Comic books are monthly. You can commentate on popular culture monthly through a comic book. That's what makes the medium so powerful. Rob Liefeld is commentating on popular culture here by drawing ALF. Now, it could be fun, it could be silly, but ALF is one of my all-time favorite things ever just because it's so wild and ridiculous, and it lasted 4 years on network television. It had multiple movies. I believe there's 2 to 3 movies that they dropped on network television featuring ALF. And ALF supposedly is coming back with Ryan Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds has the rights for ALF and Biker Mice from Mars, and we're going to get a new Ryan Reynolds driven ALF show or movie or something. I don't know. I ain't bothered looking that up. I'm just repeating headlines I remember reading from months ago. But guys, hit the drawing table with me. We're just going to go over Rob Liefeld's illustrative ability with a writer, which is way different when he doesn't have a writer. We have to separate the two. And just Rob Liefeld commentating on popular culture with a crowd shot. Let's go. And there it is, AKA Pattern. Let me just showcase a couple things for my AKA Pad Army. Because I do love ALF, and my buddy Mark, because he goes to a lot of flea markets and he goes to a lot of conventions, he always buys me something, anything ALF that he runs into. So these were ALF puppets, and they were available through Burger King, and there was like 4 of them. There was like baseball player ALF, rock and roll ALF, Born to Rock ALF, a chef ALF, and I forget the 4th one. But how cool are these? So you would buy a meal and be able to, I think, purchase these for like $5. And these are super high quality. And finding them with their tags intact, as you can see here, it's a tricky thing. But check out that airbrush work. Yeah, and not long ago he He bought me a ALF Mission to Mars. We also have to note that ALF got his own animated series. The Tales of ALF. No, 2 animated series. One, he was still on his homeworld Melmac, and one's like a Tales of ALF, whereas ALF basically, he's like Rapunzel in one, or he's just like fairy tales. But look at the artwork. Yeah, ALF was a cultural landmark, milestone, blue collar, Archie Bunker, all of that stuff. And then Uncanny X-Men 245, Rob Liefeld draws ALF. And let's just get right into it. We have a cowl shot right here. We have all these cool aliens. See, we have Boba Fett, we have E.T., we have the xenomorph alien, we have Jabba the Hutt, Yoda, and then right here, Rob Liefeld draws ALF. Nice. This is to like check that this is just Star Wars here. That is a frame from Star Wars right there. Rob Liefeld just, I mean, looked at it, copied it, but whatever. It looks good. And we get these awesome too. Like, see the Rob Liefeld cape, the piping cape. See, Rob Liefeld did have a streamlined way of drawing wrinkles and capes, or the piping for all that. But yeah, this is it's a well illustrated issue. I don't want to comment on like that's a great pose right here. Again, lots of motion. I don't want to like comment on the story because we're not quite there yet. Because I just don't know where to place this in some of my commentary. Because I've been doing a little bit more of a Chris Claremont X-Men. I've been building towards doing videos on that. I want to do more of a history, like full history of Rob Liefeld. I need more comics for that to fill in some of the gaps. But Liefeld does great things. So I love it when he shadows the eyes. Like, see, I don't know why, but like not showing Wolverine's pupils or eyes at all. It just works for the character, and it's also a no-go. Like, that's crazy that this got through editorial, because you want your characters to be seen. Again, to like another good, like great action here, great pose. There's a good flow. Again, establishing shot. Yeah, we're establishing shot, medium, close up, medium, close up. Like he layers these shots. Look, another nice establishing shot here. Another great establishing shot here. Wolverine does not draw the eyeballs, and Rob Liefeld does a great job illustrating an issue of Uncanny X-Men. Yes, guys, look, Rob Liefeld drawing feet. Look, there's a foot, there's a foot, there's a foot. Rob Liefeld drawing plenty of feet. Oh, look, feet, 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 feet. These, I guess, like this is a little bit of a also commentary on the Todd McFarlane invasion work, because these aliens look like Todd McFarlane's invasion illustrations. Our first glimpse of Wolverine's eyes right there. But we're back to black Wolverine eyes and black Wolverine eyes here. And again, too, nice establishing shots. He puts us in, look, establishing shot wide here, next page. He puts us in all the separate environments perfectly. But you would see this, and you're kind of around the Mark Silvestri era of X-Men, you would say that this dude has chops. There you go. He actually, look, 2 panels of Wolverine's eyes, but then it's, we have one shadowed, one eyeball shadowed. You would see this, and you would say to yourself, this dude can draw. He can render. He knows what to do with the page. He's got good layouts. He will only grow. And essentially, yeah, he grows into one of the highest selling comic books of all time. But you would think as a career, like the arc would be way different. And this is a little bit what we mean about social media just destroying Rob Liefeld's reputation, which is his own doing. So guys, real quick before we get out of here, Rob Liefeld drawing Where is it at? Right there. Drawing ALF. What else do you want in your life? Rob Liefeld, the co-creator. Oh, there's Hawkman right there too. But Rob Liefeld, the co-creator of Deadpool, drawing ALF. That's amazing.